Welcome to this week's edition of the Pete Mezzetti Show. I'm Pete Mezzetti. My guest this evening is Judy Sullivan, who's the Executive Director of the Greater Old Saybrook Chamber of Commerce.
Nicely done. Thank you for
Madam,
having me.
welcome. How are you?
I'm well. Thank you so much.
Hey, and I got it right.
You did. 100%.
I thought I was going to fumble it. It's like...
That's okay. We're all still getting it right.
You're all still getting it.
That's right.
So
That's
welcome.
right.
How are you?
I'm really well. And you?
I'm good. Long time no see.
Good. Same.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Now, the 59th Annual Arts and Crafts Festival is going to be in Old Saybrook. I was wondering maybe if you can tell us about what is the Arts and Crafts Festival?
Sure. Well, it's just what you said. But, you know, it's been in town for 59 years. This is the 59th annual festival. There's 150 artisans, crafters, you know, things from oil painting, watercolor, pottery, jewelry, fiber, all kinds of things right on the town green. Okay. It's a juried show, so artists submit their work, a picture of them doing the work, to a jury, and we make sure that it's truly handmade and one of a kind. So that's kind of cool. It's free to attend. It's Saturday 10 to 5 and Sunday 10 to 4. And
that's Saturday the 30th of September and the 1st of October.
That's right.
I believe.
That's right. That's perfect.
Okay, all right.
Will you be coming?
I believe so. I believe I'm even going to volunteer for it.
There's something for everybody.
Absolutely.
So you should come. Yeah.
I've come in the past.
It's perfect. Perfect.
I volunteered for you in the past as well.
Nice. I love it.
Which is always fun.
That's great.
Now, as far as who can participate, what types of
artists?
Artists
like we said, as long as the artist or the crafter does the work themselves. We weed out any reselling or anything like that. And we have artists locally. We have artists as far as Florida and Tennessee, and you know, we have lots of repeat folks that have built a business, you know, an attendance from our show. We have people calling and asking, you know, is the gentleman from Vermont coming with the wood and things like that. So, so yeah, it's we're very proud of it. It draws thousands of people to town. It'll be very busy. Main Street will be busy. But it's nice. It's terrific that we've moved it to the fall. It's a little cooler, right? When we had it in the end of July, it felt like the hottest weekend of the year.
Yes.
So overwhelmingly, our vendors said, please keep it in the fall. People lingered more. They took their time. They shopped a lot more, and you know, it's going to be a great show.
Now, how can you find out more information?
Sure, that's an easy one. Go to oldsaybrookschamber.com, and there's a banner right there about the Arts and Crafts Festival. You can see all of the artists participating.
Okay.
We even have a countdown clock to tell you how many days away it is. So,
really? Okay.
Yeah,
I haven't checked that.
Our sponsors are listed there too. We got to give a shout out to them.
Okay.
And, you know, it's going to be a great show.
Absolutely. And is it too late for vendors to get involved?
We've been sold out for months.
You're done. You're done.
Yeah, we have a wait list, but it's rarely used, so I wouldn't encourage that at this point.
Now, what about volunteers?
Volunteers, we could use a few more, but not many.
Okay.
Most of our slots are pretty full, but also you can see that at the website, oldsaybrookschamber.com.
Now, when you volunteer, what types of things are you getting yourself into?
A lot of traffic control, a lot of, you know, answering questions. We distribute maps for the festival. We assist handicap parking, places like that. So, and we're there from 6:30 in the morning to about 6 at night. So anytime during those hours is great.
There you go.
Yep.
Now, how many people are expected to sell their services?
We have
roughly
just about 150 vendors.
Really?
Yep, and with the new gazebo on the town green, the layout seems to be working quite well, so we're excited about that. Yep, we have nonprofits.
What new gazebo on the
There's
town
a brand new gazebo in Old Saybrook.
I haven't gotten down that far yet.
It's beautiful. It's shifted a little bit from the right side of the green as you're looking at Town Hall towards the center. There's a concrete pad now in front of it. they used it very successfully for the summer concerts and whatnot. So, yeah, we had to redo the map, but it's all good, and it's great. And then in front of Town Hall, there'll be nonprofits selling food. The Rotary is there, and the Lions Club is there, and the Knights of Columbus. So you can come get a fried Oreo, you can come get a burger, you can come get some ice cream. So it's going to be a great day.
Yeah, and hopefully the weather.
Oh, no, we don't even talk about weather.
Yeah, no.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
We like to say it never rains on game day.
No.
So.
Now, speaking of weather, is the event held rain or shine?
Yes.
Okay. And why was the Arts and Crafts Festival created? 59 years ago,
Well,
everybody had an idea.
I'm happy to say it was a little bit before my time, so I'm not sure I know the exact reasons, but I would suspect it's much for the same reasons we hold it now, is bringing people to town, celebrating the arts, giving an opportunity for our local artists to exhibit and sell their wares. So it's great. It's really a great show.
And I'm sure you can't do it alone. I'm sure you have a committee.
No, there's a team.
Committee of thousands.
There's a strong staff that put it together, and yeah, it's great. I mean, we work on it all year. So, yeah.
And I'm sure people are already asking when it is next year, so the vendors can mark their calendars.
It's interesting that you say that. We probably get 60 to 65% of the vendors register this year for next at the show. So we got a lot of repeat business. It's a very busy show. Exhibitors are very happy.
Now, as far as community participation goes, how many do we think will be showing up?
It's hard to tell. We estimate anywhere between 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000. Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah. It's a big show. It's been in existence for a long time. Artists talk among themselves and say that they've done really well at the show. So we get a lot of referral exhibitors.
Oh, really?
Yep. We get people that say, I heard it from my friend Joe, who exhibited, his paintings, and that I should come. So, yeah, we get a lot of that.
Now, what type of art can people expect to see when they're there?
It's a wide variety. I think we have 16 or 17 categories.
Okay.
So it ranges from pastels to watercolors, oils, acrylics, pottery, fiber, photography, jewelry, all kinds of things. Wood, there's a big wood category. So.
And
something for everybody.
Something for everybody, okay. Now, can we go over the details of the event one more time?
Sure. Saturday and Sunday, September 30th, October 1st.
Okay.
Saturday is 10 to 5, Sunday is 10 to 4. Old Saybrook Town Green, which I think is 300 or 302 Main Street, if you were to use your GPS.
Okay.
Admission and parking are both free. Come on down.
Exactly. Would you mind sticking around for another segment?
Not at all.
All right, we'll be right back.
One of the benefits of coming to UConn, where you have a whole group of people working with you. We all work together, really give complete care.
And you're also getting the newest ideas that are out there because you're an academic medical center. We stay on the cutting edge with technology.
The patient's always the #1 priority.
And helping somebody feel better and then watching them perform better and live their best life.
Hey world, I have a quick message. It's about safe driving. All right, let's go. Anytime you're driving, have the seatbelt buckled tight. Both hands on the wheel and your phone out of sight. When not in your hand trying to text somebody back. Because if you do, your car might get smacked. The moral of the story, just put your phone down. The people on the road will stay safe and sound. Put your phone down, put your phone down. People on the road will stay safe and sound. Yeah.
Welcome back to this week's edition of the Pete Mezzetti Show. Sitting here with Judy Sullivan, who's the executive director of the Greater Old Saybrook Chamber of Commerce.
Correct.
Welcome back.
Thank you very much. Thanks again for having me.
Yeah, no problem. So, We talked about arts and crafts in the first segment, and I'm sure we'll come back to it before we say goodnight. But you guys recently had a name change. Like I've said twice.
And you got it right both
And
times.
I got it right both times. Why
Yes,
the
we
name
did.
change? What
we
happened?
did. Well, you know, we have about 500 members in the chamber, and of those 500, 40% of them are outside of Old Saybrook. So we wanted to convey to businesses and to the community that we service more than Old Saybrook. And coincidentally, earlier in the year, the Old Lyme Chamber began a transition to disband. So they reached out, a transition team reached out, and we got to talking, and it just seemed to make good sense. So we rebranded to the Greater Old Saybrook Chamber. We welcomed folks from Old Lyme, and we had, you know, businesses there before, but it was a good transition for us, a good transition for them. So it's been great. We're excited about it.
How long
Yeah.
ago did it start? I'd say recently, because I saw my packet.
Yeah,
come in.
I'd say we started at the beginning of the year. It was probably a 6-month process that we went through. Yeah,
Now
so
is-
we're very excited. We're very excited about the new logo. We are celebrating the cupola on the top of our building in the logo. So that's
Yes, you are.
really unique to the chamber. We're very excited about it.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, your job title is Executive Director of the Chamber of Commerce. Tell us about your job and how long you've been there.
I love my job. I've been there about 18 years. It's been a surprise. It was a surprise, only because I joined the chamber as a part-time team member when my third child started school. So, you know, I love this community. I grew up in this community, and it was a natural fit. And then one thing led to the other, and here I am doing this job. Strong core of volunteers, fantastic board of directors. You know, we can't do it alone, right?
No.
We're a staff of 2.75. So with our 2.75 people and our strong volunteers, we get it done.
2.7.
Yeah, yeah, 2.75. So there's 2 full-time, we have a half-timer, and then Mike comes in to do the books
Yep.
about a day a week. So
Okay.
yeah, it's a fantastic team. We've been blessed with the location that we are at 1 Main Street. Thrilled to be there. You know, we service not only the local businesses and the community, but we also serve as the visitor center. So
Right.
people come in and ask all kinds of wonderful questions, and, you know, we guide people through the great area.
Now, as far as the chamber goes, what's their responsibility or their role in the town?
Well, we do commerce, culture, community. That's been our tagline. If you walk in the building, you can see the words on the wall. So anything to do with commerce, we work hard to introduce businesses to each other. We have workshops for businesses to grow their skills and you know, marketing opportunities and things like that. We support the community. We have a community calendar on the website that organizations can put their events.
Yeah.
So that's been great. And culture, right? So we market the area. We produce a magazine every year, 28,000 copies. Goes to every home in the area, goes to all the welcome centers, it goes to all the train stations, goes to the Connecticut building at the Big E.
It does.
It does,
Oh, cool.
it does.
I
So
didn't know
our
that.
Greater Old Saybrook has a pretty far reach, and there's lots of folks that call, visit. You know, we even give out bridal packets. You know, a bride will come in and say, I have 30 guests staying locally. Can we have some information? So
Sure.
we give out maps and menus and walking path maps and all kinds of things.
Now,
The historical walking tour. We partner with the Historical Society and produce a historic walking tour that will take you from one end of Main Street to the other, pointing out all the historic sites.
really? Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah,
I
people
did
come
not
in
know
for
that.
that.
All right.
Yeah.
I gotta
Yeah.
come. I gotta come in and see it.
There's a lot that comes out of there. Just this last week, I had 3 groups of middle school students that came in just to ask that same question. What is it that you do in this building, and how do you help the town? And so, It's been great.
See?
Yeah.
Now, I got to say this one with a straight face. What are the benefits of being a member?
Oh, gosh. Well, I think the thing that we do best is we're a convener. So we introduce people to each other. And, at our monthly meetings, you can see it. You can see Business A partnering with Business B, and they've met through the chamber, or, they're taking advantage of marketing opportunities and our job postings and our member-to-member deals and all kinds of things. I think it adds a bit of credibility to a business when they visibly show that they support the community.
And as far as how can people get involved in the chamber?
Sure. You can go to the website. In our magazine that we publish, where there's 3 pages of volunteer opportunities.
Okay.
For all of our nonprofit members. We have quite a few nonprofit members that we support. Come on into the office, give us a call.
Yeah, stop.
We have, we typically will have an intern every year from the high school.
Oh, okay.
It's been
Now,
great.
what are your office hours?
We're there Monday to Thursday, 9 to 4:30, and Friday, 9 to 3. And then if the flag is flying, the welcome flag on weekends, there's a volunteer there. So
So you guys are basically there all the.
yeah.
Well, probably in the
Yeah.
summer you.
The summer is busier, obviously.
Somebody's there
Yeah.
on the weekends
Yeah,
and
for sure.
all that other. Now, what's your favorite part of your job?
That's a good question.
The answer better be when Pete Mezzetti shows up to say hi.
Well, that was my answer, but you took it from me. Every day is different. You just never know, and we love helping people. Just today, a gentleman called, and he was looking to find places to send donated items and things like that. And people are coming in; they're brand new to town or the area, and we share all the goodness.
Yep.
So it's been really wonderful.
You're a very busy chamber.
Yeah, we are a busy chamber.
And one of the other things that is not on the script, but I want to talk about, which I actually found really cool with the website and the chamber, the chamber chat book that you guys do.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice.
That's new
I like
this
that.
year. That's a digital magazine that we put out every other month.
Right.
So there's opportunities for members to advertise in that. It goes out on all of our social media channels. It lives on the website. You can go see back issues. We share the calendar, tidbits of information. We have a Ask HR consultant that's giving out information on human resources, all kinds of stuff.
I actually was reading the latest edition of the chat book over the weekend.
Yeah, good.
Just to see
Good. Yeah.
what's going on.
Yeah, it had information about the road race, the art show, scarecrows are coming up.
Oh, yeah.
All kinds of things.
Let's talk about scarecrows.
Scarecrows. The scarecrows are coming to town. October 10th, I want to say, through Halloween.
Okay.
We encourage businesses, families, organizations to enter a scarecrow. Costs $25 to enter. You can vote for your favorite. We give out the Golden Broom Award, which is a straw broom, spray painted gold, in a lovely black shadow box, and that winner gets to keep it for the entire year. So it's very exciting stuff.
And how do people vote for their favorite scarecrow?
Probably text and or Facebook.
Okay.
It's still a little bit TBD at this point.
Gotcha.
But it'll be well publiced, and everybody that participates will know how that works.
I was going to say, I think you guys did text
Yeah,
voting
we've
last
done
year.
texting before. It's a little bit of trying to fit a round peg in a square hole, because it's really not designed what we want it to do, but we'll make it work.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, as far as, so we talked about scarecrows, we talked about arts and crafts. What else we got coming up?
What else we got coming up? Well, the holidays are coming up, so there'll
Right.
be some shopping events that are being planned. I don't want to spill the
Okay.
beans quite yet.
All right.
But those will be coming up. We just finished the road race in
Yeah.
August, so
How
that
was
was
the road
very
race?
exciting. It was great.
Yeah.
We partnered with the Exchange Club. We had about 300 to 325 runners
Okay.
through beautiful North Cove and Saybrook Point. And this year we had 2 runners that crossed the finish line, and the gentleman grabbed her, got down on one knee, and proposed.
He told me this.
Yeah,
Told me.
it was wonderful.
He told
It was
me that.
wonderful. It was very exciting. Nobody knew that was happening. He did. And bless his
Obviously.
heart, he ran with the ring in his pocket, so I imagine he was a little anxious.
Yes, absolutely. Now, if people want to get involved, how they can just go to the website.
Go to the
and get all-
website, stop in the chamber office anytime. Happy to answer any questions or help you out in any way we can.
Now, how did the Chamber of Commerce do during the pandemic?
It was a little bumpy. It was a little
yeah.
bumpy. It was the times were so uncertain, but we made it through. We made it through, knock on wood. Lots of support, lots of teamwork. So we did okay. And we were trying to help businesses during that time too. So we helped to convene a weekly conference call between the town and and emergency management and the health district. And so businesses were able to get answers directly from the sources, which was great.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how many members of the chamber do we have?
We're just about under 500, give or take.
All right.
I can't give you the exact number because it's renewal time now and there's new members coming in, so somewhere in there.
It's time to renew already?
Yeah.
Really? All right. Looks like I'll have to stop by.
Yeah, you might have
I might
to.
have to stop by and see you. Now, as far as starting a new business, what is your advice for that person?
Sure. Come in and see us. We can chat about it. I would also recommend stopping into the Economic Development Office in the Old Saybrook Town Hall if you're starting a business in Old Saybrook. Jennifer Donahue is the Director of Economic Development. She's a wealth of resources. If you want some guidance, organizations like SCORE have helped many small businesses get off the ground. There's all kinds of resources out there. Just
Now,
give us a call.
what types of resources can you guys provide?
Yeah, well, we can provide you connections,
Yeah.
right? So the Small Business Administration and the Women's Business Development Center, and
Oh, okay.
right now the Women's Business Development Center is giving out grants to women-owned businesses. So, those programs exist all the time, and we learn about them and we help spread that information.
Now, last time I heard, and I haven't seen you since, the town of Old Saybrook had a block party.
Oh, yeah.
I heard about this.
Oh,
I
fabulous.
I wasn't in town.
It was fabulous.
But I heard.
Yeah.
How'd it
yeah.
go?
That was a great partnership between the town of Old Saybrook and the police department and Park and Rec and Youth and Family and the chamber. It was fabulous. It was fabulous. Live music, 80 to 100 booths of crafters and food and breweries, jugglers, stilt walkers, live music. It was fabulous.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a Sunday afternoon in June.
Yeah.
It was called Celebrate Saybrook, and we estimate probably 20,000 people. It was fabulous.
That's it?
Just fabulous.
Only 20,000
Yeah,
people?
well, that was enough. That was enough. Yeah, no, it was great. It was great. It was very well organized, and we had a digital map that people could scan a QR code
Oh,
and
cool.
find out who was there. Businesses were in the center of the street, and businesses along Main Street were open, so the pedestrian way was the street itself. It was closed for 4 or 5 hours, so it was great.
Now, what was your favorite part of it, and how was the chamber involved?
We were part of the planning team.
Okay.
We helped with a lot of the marketing. We were accepting, we were inviting businesses to participate and all, and Park and Rec was involved. It was a great community effort. Lots of organizations came together, and a very successful event.
Now, are we doing it again next year?
We are.
Nice.
Mark your calendar, June 23rd,
All right.
2024.
Okay.
Yep, there's already been some discussions on how to improve and, what to make better, and so we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
And now, as far as, let's go back to the Arts and Crafts Festival.
Sure.
It's coming up on September 30th and October 1st.
Yeah. Saturday the 30th, 10 to 5, Old Saybrook Town Green, right next to the Kate, between the Kate and the fire station.
Okay.
Saturday 10 to 5, Sunday 10 to 4, You can find out all the information on oldsaybrook.com. No, oldsaybrookchamber.com, sorry. I had to get the chamber part in there.
Wrong website, but that's okay.
Well, you could probably find it there, because
Yeah,
I'm sure it links
I was
out.
going to say, yeah, you
Yeah,
probably,
yeah.
probably can find it there as well.
That's right.
Judy Sullivan from the Greater Old Saybrook Chamber of Commerce, thanks for some time, and we'll see you again soon.
Thank you.
You got
Thank
it.
you.
On behalf of Judy Sullivan, I'm Pete Mezzetti. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.